You're back with another one. This time we got top 10 anime characters went God mode. I read that wrong. Top 10 times anime characters went God mode. I'm dyslexic, guys. I'm pretty sure dyslexia makes you forget words entirely. I just, skip right past it. Like the video, sub, it's Watch Mojo. You see it in the bottom corner right here. Let's get right into it.
人間どもは皆潮の柱となれ
I have no clue who could be even on this list. Like, I don't know what they mean by God mode. I guess,
we're counting down our picks for the top
like
10
broken,
times anime
disgustingly
characters
strong.
went God mode.
I don't even remember the villains because the villains transform so much. It's like, make sure everything's running
For
properly.
this list,
so y'all
we'll be
can hear
going
me.
over some of the occasions where anime characters displayed or attacked divine-like powers. Is there a godly anime moment?
That'd have been bad. That'd have been bad.
We missed? Please deliver all your otaku prayers in the comments
Okay.
below. And as
Now
always,
it should
you
be.
can catch
Now
me
the
on
audio
Twitter
should be
at
perfectly
AshJBo.
fine.
So
No
head
double
over there,
echo,
give me a
nothing. It
follow,
likes to mess
and
with
let
me.
me know which anime list you want to see. Henriette is an incarnate, which means he can literally go beast mode. In his case, he's essentially a werewolf during a full moon. In his final fight with his former friend Kane Madhouse, the battle lasts until dawn, leaving Hank seemingly unable to transform anymore. However, after Kane attacks Hank's companion Charles, Hank bypasses his usual beast form to turn into a white-haired hybrid form, strong enough to even wipe out an immortal vampire.
The power of friendship unlocking a new power.
While his
It
form may
always
have
it
little
always
to
works
no
that way.
explanation in universe, we have a feeling he followed his instincts to go an ultra degree.
Hey, if we all get superpowers tomorrow and I'm a bad guy, I am never going after anybody's friend. I am like if I like I'm gonna be cocky, but I'm not gonna go after their friend because they're gonna get the power to beat me. The friend, loved one. Now I'm fighting you and then taking you out first. And unless you got a stronger friend, then I'm taking that motherfucker out first. Then I'm coming back for you. But then you might get a power boost for that stronger friend. So like I don't know. I might not mess with either of y'all. Just either way, I'm not messing with nobody who have friends. Like I'm messing with loners. That's it. Unless I get my friends in on it. But then we start in a gang war, and like I'm not trying to do that. I'm just trying to, I'm trying to be evil. I'm trying to rob banks. I'm trying to make money. Robbing banks is
Seriously,
bad.
we're
Also, I'm gonna
surprised
throw that
Toriyama
out there.
didn't sue.
I've seen like a couple of anime where they are in video game worlds, and like the ones that they don't die, kind of like I like better than the ones they do die because it's like you still have to face that dude later on. Like he's not gone. You just beat him. They're coming back for you, so there's still a threat out there. But then again, it also does take out stakes. Cause like, what if our heroes die? They don't die. They come back. They just lose stuff, and like we don't want them to lose stuff, but the bad guys can just lose stuff. So I don't know. I don't know if it's better or not. What do you guys prefer? Let me know in the comments.
Number 8, Mob decimates Mogami. Mob Psycho 100.
Okay, Mob was always
This
God
cinnamon
mode.
roll is among the
Like,
most
from
powerful
the jump.
espers in the world, despite being just a kid. But he nearly meets his match in Keiji Mogami, a former psychic turned evil spirit. While he succeeded in trapping Mob in a mindscape, with a little help, Mob managed to fight back, going all the way to 100%.
I love how he gets that typical anime hair
With
when
it,
he
Mob
powers
was
up.
able to combat
Normally he
Mogami
just
in a massive psychic
bowl
battle
cut.
that reshaped the world around them. But it's when he unleashes the mysterious power of unknown percent that Mob really becomes a god. The animation and action is jaw-dropping throughout, and is a great topper to one of the show's best arcs.
Drink water, kids.
君という器が壊れたことで中身
Makes your
が
facial
そ
hair
れ
grow.
か
Number 7, the King of Salt, Seraph of the End.
Oh yeah,
Yushiro
man can
is
turn people
not
into salt.
entirely human.
That's just broken.
He's also part demon and part seraph, the latter proving to be his most powerful state. Even when incomplete, Yu was able to dominate every vampire that came his way.
Now, what I was drinking my water, so I forgot. But Mob, in Mob Psycho, that the character, I forgot his name, Noragami. That's the name of another anime that's like Mob Psycho that I've been told of. But whatever the dude's name, the start with the N, that was in the last entry. Him. This also might be spoilers if you haven't seen the rest of Mob Psycho. When he came back, I completely forgot about him. It hadn't even been that long. I was like, oh, he's done for the show. He came back. I was like, oh, like they gonna release him already? He just got captured, and then he gonna wreck shop until, yeah. People strong in that show.
However, once he goes full King of Salt, he's a real force to be reckoned with. True to the Seraph's name, the King of Salt can turn anything that comes at him into salt pillars, as well as form
I find
weapons
hilarious his
from their
background music
remains.
got playing right now. It's like just the generic background music you hear for like all these lists. Down, 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 down.
Yu's strength in this form is truly biblical, with the only real downsides being his inability to recognize friend from foe. Number 6, Jegal absorbs the key, the god of high school. This series has a bevy of gods and characters who borrow their power, but our pick went to the Sharkman himself, Jegal. Although able to absorb
Everything I've seen on God of High School, they've never been in high school. Like I dead ass like, are they high school students? Are they supposed to be in high school? Like, I've literally never seen a clip to clothes from. He was butt ass naked. He is
Number 5,
fucking him
Kaz
up
becomes
though.
the ultimate life form.
I gotta see that
JoJo's
ass whooping real quick. I gotta see that one
formidable
more time.
challenges the
He was
gang has
whipping
come up
his
against so
ass.
far.
He dodging his shit. He's like, "What? Get your ass over here!" Start juggling his ass.
Number 5,
Oh.
Kaz becomes the ultimate life form, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. The leader of the Pillarmen, Kaz's only real weakness was to ultraviolet rays. However, using the Red Stone of Aja, he was able to power up to the point where he's immune to both sunlight and Hamon.
Cars was a good ass villain.
Not only that, as an ascended being, Kaz could alter his body at will, gaining wings and even turning his hands into a killer squirrel, just cause. Even Joseph Joestar's plan to kill him with magma proved unsuccessful, as Kaz just adapted to that too. Ultimately, his own powers were his downfall as, with a little trickery on JoJo's part, Kaz caused a volcanic eruption that propels him into space. Now he and his godly hair are doomed to float among the stars. Number 4.
Hey, Cars was a good character because he looked unbeatable, but then he didn't give off the vibe of like he's not going to lose. Like I always felt like he was going to lose, but he seemed unbeatable. I like that in the villain. Like Father. Like at this point, bro, I was like, how are they gonna beat Father? And then they just kept doing it, and then they beat him. I was like, oh my gosh, they beat Father.
Father absorbs
Like,
truth.
just turn off all
Full
alchemy,
Metal
like,
Alchemist Brotherhood.
But I guess it was just in his
Once
area.
a dwarf in a flask, now the strongest being of them all. Already ageless and able to perform alchemy without so much as moving, Father still sought power. To that end, he used the entire population of the country of Amestris, some 50 million people, to fuel a transmutation circle that will allow him to absorb truth, aka God. Empowered by truth, Father became borderline omnipotent. The guy creates a mini sun in his hand just to flex.
He really didn't have to do
While
that.
the
Like, that's wasted
Elric
so
boys
much
pulled
power.
the plug on that really quickly, for a shining moment, there truly was no one stronger. Number 3, Madara Uchiha's Sage Transformation, Naruto Shippuden. The shinobi was straight up broken from the get-go. He beats an entire army with his bare hands as a warm-up. Then he gets even stronger. As part of his plan to bring about world peace through hypnosis, Madara absorbed the Ten-Tailed Beast, becoming a vessel on par with the Sage of the Six Paths.
これが陸道の力か
But then you can also equally
In
put
this
Guy
new
on here.
form, Madara was able to tank hits from the strongest characters in the series, while also gaining the ability to fly, regenerate, and put almost the entire world into endless slumber.
That's crazy how he
It's no surprise that it
hit
took
him
a
with his
complete
own
Deus Ex
arm.
Machina to beat him.
How are you gonna use his
Number
arm
2,
against
Madoka
him?
makes a wish. Madoka Magica. In this
Fluffy
world,
ass dress.
magical girls are created to battle witches in exchange for a wish. However, they're also doomed to become witches themselves. To prevent this, Madoka finds that all-important loophole to save her friends by using her wish to. Before we
They
continue,
do that same stuff in Mortal Kombat. They turn into a god, you get a whole new outfit. Like, bro, you was not wearing
Number
that.
1, Goku becomes a Super Saiyan God. Dragon Ball Z Battle of Gods and Dragon Ball Super.
Okay, this
Although
is
time
very
has marched
literal.
on
God
and
mode.
Goku has
I
since achieved even
I see.
stronger forms. This is the first transformation that elevated the battle-hungry fighter to the level of the divine, not to mention served as the foundation for both Blue and Ultra Instinct.
You could add in like just the power scaling alone in their show means God mode to
First
me.
used
So
by
like,
Goku against the temperamental god of destruction Beerus, this evolution not only came with a fiery finish, but allowed him to go toe-to-toe against the being that previously slapped around his Super Saiyan 3 form like it was nothing.
I want to finish hearing what he was saying. In like Bleach, like God mode, you can say Aizen went God mode when he finally absorbed the Hyogoku. If that
Goku
was
may
how
hate the
how that's
fact it
pronounced.
Cannot be achieved through any other means save a
Hyogo?
ritual, but the results
I don't
speak
even
for
not gonna try it. I'm
themselves.
not even gonna try it. I'm gonna butcher it. Or Ichigo when he unlocked the final Gesuga Tensho, like he went God mode.
Do you agree with our
And then like I don't want to know. I don't want to say like Kaido is God mode because he's not really like a transformation, but his dragon form is pretty God mode-ish. Because who's stopping that? Who's stopping that? I don't know. I don't know who's stopping it. I don't think anyone's stopping that besides Luffy going God mode like Gear 6. Yeah, he's skipping all Gear 5, going straight to Gear 6. Either way, over here looking at ooh voice animated character. All right, I'm gonna get out of here. If you guys like the video, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll be back. Peace.